A teacher is a compass that activates the magnets of curiosity, knowledge and wisdom. Happy morning everyone. I am Adarsh Pipadia, MC for today's meet. I am MC for this meet, which is the Teachers' Day celebration, which is happening for the first time in the history of Bangalore branch in 57 years. To accompany me, I have Ms. Damini, who in this age of technology has a handwritten letter to her mentors. Let us listen to it. With a great round of applause, please welcome Ms. Damini.
Dear mentors, the traditional Japamala is strung with 108 beads. Amid the more historic circles of Eastern philosophers, the number 108 is held to be most auspicious. A perfect three-digit multiple of 3. Its components adding up to 9, which is 3 threes. And, of course, 3 is the number representing supreme balance, as anyone who has ever studied either the Holy Trinity or a simple bar stool can plainly see. In any case, every Japmala has a special extra bead, the 109th bead, which dangles outside the balanced circle of 108 like a pendant. I used to think that the 109th bead was an emergency spare, like the extra button on our fancy sweater or the youngest son in the royal family. But apparently, there is even a higher purpose. When your fingers reach this mark during prayer, you are meant to pause from your absorption in meditation and thank your teachers. So, here at my 109th bead, I pause before I even begin. I offer thanks to all my teachers who have appeared before me in curious forms all my life. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Thank you everybody. Regards, Damini.
Thank you Damini for the wonderful letter. Now, I would like to call upon C.A. Bhatt Shivaram Shankar sir, C.A. Divyaman, C.A. Swarnalataman and Mr. Srivat sir to escort our chief guest of the day, Shri Rahman Khan sir, onto the dais. I request C.A. Divyaman to present bouquet to the chief guest.
It's now time to invoke the blessings of Almighty. I would like to call the Vice Chairman of Sikasa, Mr. Srivatsa, to invoke God's blessing.
शरणो पार्वती तनयमो
ಶರಣು 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 ಶರಣು.
Thank you, Mr. Srivastava, for that wonderful song. I'd like to welcome CA Bhatt Shivram Shankar sir to address the gathering.
ಸಿದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನೇ ಕೊಡುವ ವಿನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಶರಣು ಹೋದ ಮೇಲೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಗಣೇಶನನ್ನ ತ್ರಿಜಗ ಬಂದಿತ ಗಣಪ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮತಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳವಂತ ಗಣೇಶನನ್ನ ಸ್ಮರಿಸ್ತಾ ಮತಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೋರ್ತೇವೆ. ಮತಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇರಲಿ, ಸಭೆ ಇರಲಿ, ಆ ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾದರೆ ಸಭೆ ಚಂದವಾಗಿ ನಡೀಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಭಿಕರೆಲ್ಲರ ಆ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆವತ್ತಿಂದು ಅದು ಸಭೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಪಡ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮತಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತ ಲೆಕ್ಕೆಗಳ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತ ಪ್ರಾಂತೀಯ ಪರಿಷತ್ತು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಶಾಖೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತ ಲೆಕ್ಕೆಗಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಂಘ ಇವೆರಡರ ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ ಆಶ್ರಯದಲ್ಲಿ ICAI ಭವನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಜನಾರ್ದನ ಸಭಾಭವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸುಂದರ ಸಭಾಭವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಚರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಕಲ ಸಜ್ಜನ ಸನ್ಮಾರ್ಗ ನಿರತ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತ ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಗ ಸಖ ಸಖಿಯರು ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ತಲೆ ತಗ್ಗಿಸಿ ಬೆನ್ನು ಬಗ್ಗಿಸಿ ತ್ರಿಕರಣ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂತಹ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಆದರದ ಆಮಂತ್ರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಓಗೊಟ್ಟು ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಆಸನವನ್ನು ಅಲಂಕರಿಸಿದಂತಹ ರಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರು ಚಾರ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋರಿಕೆಗೆ ಓಗೊಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. 1971 ಇಸ್ವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಅವರಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ನಾನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಸಮಯ ಅದು. ಈಗ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾಗಿ ಬರುವವರೆಗೆ ಅವರದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನಿರತರಾಗಿದ್ದರು ಸಹಿತ ಇವತ್ತು ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಬಹುಶಃ ಇದು ದೈವಿ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರುಗಳು CA ವಿಷ್ಣು ಭರತ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, CA ಚಿತ್ತೂರು ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅಂದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಅಲಂಕರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ವಿದ್ವತ್ ಸಭೆ ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಸಂಶಯವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿದ್ವಜ್ಜನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ತುಂಬ ಹೃದಯದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಆತ್ಮಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪೂಜಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಬಾರದು. ಆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಂದ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಿಗಬೇಕೋ ಅಂಥವರು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸಬೇಕಾದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಸಹಿತ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ನಿಮಿತ್ತವಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ S. ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವರ ಜನ್ಮ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ಆಚರಿಸ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವ ವಿಚಾರ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿರಲಿಲ್ವೋ ಅಥವಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸುವಂತಹ ಪರಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಅಂದರೆ ಗುರು. ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ತಿಮಿರಾಂಧಸ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನಾಂಜನ ಶಲಾಕಯ ಚಕ್ಷು ಉನ್ಮೀಲಿತಂ. ಜ್ಞಾನಚಕ್ಷುವನ್ನು ತೆರೆಸಿದಂಥವನು ಗುರು ಅಂತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಗುರು ಮೊದಲು ಇರಲಿಲ್ವೋ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃತಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಿತ ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ರು. ಇಂದ್ರನಿಗೆ ಗುರು ಯಾರು? ಗುರು ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತ್ಯಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಗುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ದೇವರಿಗೂ ಗುರು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ದೇವರ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲೇ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃತಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಗುರುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರಿಗೂ ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರು? ಶುಕ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ರು. ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಂದರೆ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಗುರುವಾದಂತಹ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತ್ಯಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಮಗ ಶುಕ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯ, ರಾಕ್ಷಸರ ಗುರುವಾದಂತಹ ಶುಕ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಬಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಷ್ಯನಾಗಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಕಚದೇವಯಾನಿ ಕಥೆ ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು. ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತ್ಯಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಗುರುಗಳಾದರೂ ಅವರ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಿಗುವುದು ರಾಕ್ಷಸರ ಗುರುವಾದಂತಹ ಶುಕ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಬಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಗುರುವಿನ ಪಾದವನ್ನು ಪೂಜಿಸಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಗುರುವಿನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಗುರುವಿನ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ತ್ರೇತಾಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುಗಳಿಲ್ವ? ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ದೇವರು ಅಂತ ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಗುರು ಸಾಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, 3 ಜನ ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು? ವಸಿಷ್ಠರು, ಆಸ್ಥಾನ ಗುರುಗಳು, ವಿಶ್ವಾಮಿತ್ರರು, ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಅಗಸ್ತ್ಯ ಮುನಿಗಳು. ಅಗಸ್ತ್ಯ ಮುನಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ರಾವಣನನ್ನು ವಧಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ 10 ತಲೆಗೆ ಬಾಣ ಹೊಡೆದು ಕೊಲ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ತಲೆ ಚಿಗುರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಲ್ಲೋದು ಸಂಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಕುಳಿತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅಗಸ್ತ್ಯ ಮುನಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಹೃದಯವನ್ನ ಮಂತ್ರವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ರಂತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಗುರುಗಳಾದರು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಹಾಗೆ 3 ಗುರುಗಳು ಶ್ರೀರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನಿಗೆ ಇದ್ರು. ದ್ವಾಪರ ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುಗಳಿರಲಿಲ್ವ? ಕೃಷ್ಣ ದೇವರು ಅಂತ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಂಬಿದೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರುಗಳು. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದು ಸಾಂದೀಪನಿ ಮುನಿಗಳ ಬಳಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಕುಲದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗುರುಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇವತಾ ಸ್ವರೂಪವಾದಂತಹ ಜನರಿಗೂ ಗುರು ಹೇಳೋದು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮಾನವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಗುರು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಡೆಲ್ಲರ ಗುರುನೇ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಂದ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನಾದರೂ ಕಲಿತ್ರೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನಾದರೂ ಕಲಿತು ನಾನು ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೊರಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಕಂಡೆಲ್ಲ ಗುರುವನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಗುರುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ನಿದರ್ಶನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತುಕೊಂಡು, ಕಾಲೆಲ್ಲಾಡದೆ ಹೆದರಿಕೊಳ್ಳದೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಂತುಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡುವಷ್ಟಾದರೂ ಒಂದು 2 ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ಆಡುವಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಟೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿ ಚಿತ್ತೂರವರು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು. ಜೀವನದ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ನಮಗೆ ಗುರುಗಳು ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಕಂಪ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದಾನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ CEO ನನ್ನ ಗುರುಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸತಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಹಾಗೆ ಆದರೆ ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಣಬೇಕು ಹೇಳೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಂತಹದ್ದು. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ನೀವು ಹೋದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಗುರುವಿನ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಗುರುವಿನಿಂದ ಕಲಿಯುವುದಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾರ್ಥಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಭಾಷಣ ಮುಗಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಈ ಹೊಸ ಆಡಳಿತ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ, ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಳೆದ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ 1-2 ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ಇಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ನ ರಿವ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂತಹ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಅಗತ್ಯತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ಎರಡನೇದು, ನಮ್ಮ ITT ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ITT ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು 150 ಹೊಸ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದರ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಇದರ ಹೊರತಾಗಿ 175 ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗಳ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮತ್ತು 80 ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಬನ್ನು ಬಾಡಿಗೆಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ. ಬೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 150 ಕುರ್ಚಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗೆ ತಯಾರಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. RC ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೇರ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದಕ್ಕೆ 120ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಚೇರ್ಗಳು ಆಸನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ITTನಲ್ಲಿ GMCS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಬಿಸಿ ಊಟದ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾಗಿದೆ. ಪುಕ್ಕಟೆಯಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಸೇವೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನ ಫೀಸನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು, ಮೊದಲಿನಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಫೀಸ್. ಇದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ ಜನವರಿಯಿಂದ ಜುಲೈ ತನಕಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಜನವರಿಯಿಂದ ಜುಲೈ ತನಕಕ್ಕೂ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 1159 ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. GMCS ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ITT ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಸೇರಿ 1159 ಜನ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇದರ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ ಇದೇ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 5040 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದರು. ಈ ಬಾರಿ 6199 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂಬರುವ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಅನುಕೂಲಗಳನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಡಬೇಕೆನ್ನುವ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಹೇಳುವ ಆಶೆಯನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you very much, sir, for such a heartwarming address. And we are very grateful to you for all the facilities provided, and we make sure that we use it to the best of our abilities. Moving on, I would like to call CA Divya ma'am to give us the overview of the program. Put your hands together for CA Divya.
To the dignitaries on the dais, our chief guest, Shri K. Rahman Khan, Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha and a former Union Minister of Minority Affairs, also past Chairman of Bangalore Branch, our Bangalore Branch Chairman, C.A. Bhatt Shivram Shankar, our Sikasa Student and Vice Chairman of Sikasa Srivatsa, to all the teachers and mentors present here, my colleagues in Managing Committee, and to all my dear students. Very good morning and very hearty welcome to today's Teachers' Day celebration. It was my privilege that Shri K. Rahman sir accepted my invitation and said that yes, I will come for your program as chief guest. Sir, I'm really honored to have you today as a chief guest, sir. Thanks a lot for coming. And I must really thank our Bangalore Branch Chairman for giving me approvals for conducting these kind of unique program. Because in history of Bangalore Branch, we never conducted anything as a Teachers' Day celebration. And when I took over as Sikasa chairperson, I felt that some unique program have to be done, which is not done in the past years, which will bring some upliftment in all the students. And this is one such program because it's our responsibility to respect and honor our teachers who have trained us. So thanks a lot, sir, for giving me approvals for doing these kind of programs. When I took over as Sikasa chairperson, I was determined to make sure that in my tenure, I need to bring some changes. And I want to do all such programs which will bring positive change in mindset of all of the students, not only in, related to subject matters and also certain morality and inner upliftment of sense of positive lifestyle, which is not materialistic. I wanted to bring in that. So every week on Wednesdays, I am organizing free study circle meets where the latest updates are discussed. Very important topics are discussed between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Race Course Road Branch. And on every Sunday morning, we are having a breakfast meet and we are having Sikasa Speakers Forum where the students are benefited by improving their communication skills And today we are also celebrating the 100th meet of the program. And also next, I am doing free medical checkup to all CICAS students on October 12th. I request all of you to kindly take part and take benefit out of this program. According to me, teacher is someone who is a source of information and who is also source of transformation. I think all of you agree with me. Teachers just doesn't teach, they also transform our life. For me today, if I'm sitting here or standing here as your CICASA chairperson, maybe the right advices I have got from people at the right time made me to take some important decisions in my life, and today I am leading such a good lifestyle, and I thank all my teachers for that. As rightly said by our chairman, teacher is not just one or two in our life. We see teachers in each and every aspect of our life, and it's our responsibility to respect them and honor them. What is the difference between good student and good teacher? Anyone? Good student is someone who is good at learning. It's not a difficult task to explain about good student. But who is a good teacher?
One who inspires.
Yes, of course, teachers are our real inspirations. According to me, good teacher is not just who teaches. They create the thirstiness to learn. A good teacher is someone, if a student asks for water, he will put salt in his mouth. He will train him how to learn to get water himself, not just by giving a bottle of water. And I see this quality in each and every chartered accountants, because I am sure that all of us can run our offices without article students. It's not mandatory from institute to keep article students, but still all of us are training students, because it's also our moral responsibility. And all the students have to acknowledge this fact that many of them are not becoming teachers for their livelihood. It's because of the passion. So we have to respect our teachers, and we have to remember the contributions done by them. And today is one such day where we are really honored to see all the teachers here, and it's my responsibility being CICASA chairperson to give a token of gratitude to all of you. So on behalf of all the students and behalf of Bangalore branch, I welcome once again to all the teachers and mentors present here. And just a brief about today's overview, we would like to start next with lighting of the lamp, and then we will hear to our chief guest address. Lot of things are there to learn from him, and next we would like to present a token of gratitude to all the teachers present here, and also token of gratitude to all the winners in CICASA Speakers Forum Meet. Why I am giving prizes to people who are improving their communication skills is, we chartered accountants, somewhere we are lacking in our presentation skills and our communication skills. Not everyone, but still of course to some extent. If we improve this, if we give little more attention to our presentation skills and communication skills, we can turn the tables around, and I am sure about it. So in my tenure, I want to give more importance to the way our students present themselves. I think all of you have seen the way our MCs today are presenting more than a professional MC. So I need not hire anyone from outside. So my students are very happy to say that they're presenting such a professional way, and I'm able to see the improvements in them every week on week. So thank you very much for all of you coming here, and let's start the program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful speech and brief on the program overview. Light represents positivity and good spirits. Light brings forth knowledge and dispels ignorance. Let us light the lamp now and inaugurate session with positivity and good spirit. I'd like to request Chief Guest Mr. Rahman Khan sir, Sri Shivam Shankar sir, Swarnalata madam, Sri Divya ma'am to light the lamp.
यैषस्सुप्तेषु जाग्रति यैषस्सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 शो निर्विमाणः
Thank you everyone. Born on 5th of April 1939 at Krishnaraj State, Mandya district, Sri Rahman Khan is a former Union Minister of Minority Affairs. He is also a fellow chartered accountant and a dealer. Sri Rahman Khan established his credential as accounting professional before his zeal for serving people at large propelled him to join politics. He was elected as a member of Karnataka Legislative Council in 1978 and was also elected to Rajya Sabha of Parliament in April 1994. He has been an active participant in the conference convened by CPA and Inter-Parliamentary Union. Sri K. Rahman Khan is also a recipient of an honorary PhD degree, Honours Causa from the Integral University, Lucknow, for his continuous effort in creating social cohesion with society. Please put your hands together for our chief guest of the day, C.A. Rahman Khan. Sir, I request you to address the gallery.
Good morning. CA Mr. Bhatt Shivram Shankar, Mrs. CA Divya, Mr. Srivasa, and my friend Vishnu Bharat, office bearers of Bangalore branch of the Sikasa, office bearers of the Bangalore branch, fellow chartered accountants, students community of the CA, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to address the student community of the chartered accountant profession. And I am happy that for the first time the Bangalore branch of Sikasa is organizing a Teachers' Day, though late by 2 days. Nonetheless, it is a great event for all of us. Just now the chairman of the Bangalore branch has spoken on the importance of a teacher in life. Without teacher, if there were no teachers, there would have been total darkness in the universe. You see, at every stage, teachers have led. Teacher doesn't mean who teaches in a classroom, teaches us some syllabus, makes us to study and pass the examination. The definition of teacher is one from whom you will learn even a small word which you are not aware. So teacher definition is very wide. The first teacher for a child is mother. That is why if mother would not have been there, the mother tongue is given importance. Who teaches that mother tongue? Mother is the first teacher for a person. That is why every religion, every scripture, after the parents, the next important personalities in anybody's life is a teacher. None else. So it is right on our part to remember our teachers, pay our tributes to our teachers, remember them, and try to become a teacher by your one or everyone should become a teacher. That is by becoming teacher you are transforming the knowledge whatever you are acquired. So there is, every one of us are teachers and every one have teachers. And sometimes people wonder why CA is, there is no concept of teachers in CA, but that is wrong. Teachers, CA, as rightly said, as article clerks, our principals are our teachers. It is they who trained us. It is their guidance which all of us who have become chartered accountants have become chartered accountants. In turn, every chartered accountant who is taking CA and all article clerk who is taking article clerk is a teacher. So, I congratulate the branch for having taken up or starting the Teachers' Day now, and the first Teachers' Day. I hope this will continue in the branch as well as even the national level and the institute level also. Friends, I will also like to pay my respect to the teachers who are present here, who are teaching the CA students in the coaching classes. Coaching classes do not compulsory, but is very important because they are supplementing the efforts what each CA student puts in the CA office in enhancing the knowledge. I give a lot of importance to the coaching classes. Today, if I am a chartered accountant, my period of chartered accountancy will be talking that I joined the profession in 1959. Most of you might have gone off. I think none of you, I might see at all. In the country, there are only few chartered. Nobody knew what is this course. The total number of chartered accountants in the country then was hardly about 5,000 to 6,000. Out of that, 3,000 were those who were converted from the various accounting and auditing before 1949 was that they were all given the membership. So hardly by that time when we were there, only about 2,000 to 3,000 regular people have joined the course. But even then, the SIRC, which is a very important body at that time, was conducting coaching classes at Chennai. So I made it a point that both for my intermediate and final, I took 3 months off from my principal. I went without knowing, I knew none in Chennai. Only my job is to go from the room which I had taken on rent and to the Nungung High Road. Even today that office is still there. Go there, attend coaching classes. I tell you, I had some of the excellent teachers, which even I salute them, I give my tribute. Excellent teachers who are working in leadership. And they were coming not for any financial, this one, they were coming as a love for teaching profession. They used to come and teach. Then the CFO of Bini, CFO of TVS, Ashok Leyland, all those financial people who are working, they used to come and teach us. And both final also, that has given dividends to me. Coaching classes has a very important role to play, because we don't have a regular classrooms teaching. And chartered accountant profession itself is a unique profession. See, it is more or less, we can compare it to a medical profession. In medical profession also, your clinical training is given before you complete your exam. In CA also, while you will be trained before you complete your examination. All other professions is that you just pass, there is a syllabus, and you pass the examination and your training starts after you complete it, whether it is MBA, whether any engineering, take any profession for that. So this is a unique profession. Our institute is also unique. There is no other body which is as unique as it trains the chartered accountants. It enrolls the chartered accountants. It regulates the chartered accountants profession. A trainer, a awarding of the degree, and also a regulator. These three unique features is done by no other institution, no other professional body. So we belong to a great profession. Chartered accountant profession is such a profession. I have whatever little I could achieve in my life, I owe it to my profession. My profession has helped me to develop my vision, my approach, my analytical caliber which I get as a article clerk and a chartered accountant, which I feel very few professions are there. Because a chartered accountant, right from the beginning when he chooses to become a chartered accountant, take up the profession, he has to work hard. It is not a profession where you mug through syllabus and pass. It is an exam, it is a course where during the course of your training itself, there is no set of syllabus in the training. Sometimes when I was an article clerk, one day I will be doing audit of a film company. The next day I will going to a manufacturing company. And the third day I will going to a plantation company. And your principal may tell you this thing, but there when you go, what I am trying to stress is, suppose you go to a film company auditing, you are an article clerk, but you cannot discharge the function which you have gone unless you understand within a few days or a few weeks what entire gamut of that industry. Otherwise you cannot audit. So you, right from the beginning, a chartered accountant develops an analytical mind, questioning. Because questioning is a great art. Only by questioning you extract material. That is why in a society or for any person whom accountability is there or establishment is there, he should be subject to question. Audit is nothing but subject to questioning of somebody who has performed it. So that questioning ability is developed during your training. And in developing that ability, your principals are there. So the principals were your teachers. Look, now the profession, from where to where it has reached. When I still remember when you were talking about computer training, you want to do this and all that. I remember when I happened to be secretary of the Karnataka Chartered Accountant Association also. Then at that limited this one, we thought we will give computer training to the chartered accountants. I am talking about in 1969-70. There was no computer. There were two companies, IBM and ICM. It was not called computer, data entry, punch card. That itself is a great technology then. So a computer, IBM computer, what is punch card will be half of this room, the machine which used to be half of this room. So from that age, I belong to that age. But the continuous education program of the institute has kept the profession abreast with all the development. People who are practicing of my age, of my generation, are forced to, if you are practicing, to know the intricacies of the present computerization system, if you are to be a good auditor. Everything is done by computer, return filing is computer, everything is computer today. Which is Greek and Latin for it, if you don't learn, but a people of my generation. So institute is doing a great job. So be proud of your profession. And one thing I struck to me, that Mrs. Dia said that they are conducting classes in the communication skill. Right? That is very important for chartered accountant. Because this is one thing which we are lacking, the profession as a whole which we are lacking. Some individuals may be good in the communication skill, but nowhere in your syllabus we are having communication skill. That is the difference between MBA and the CA. That is where they take precedence on their communication skill over the CA. But those industries who have employed CA and MBA, after some time they say CA are the better performers than the MBAs. A survey has also been conducted. I am not just telling this. A survey has been conducted that at the entry level, the CAs are not preferred. Once the CAs are taken, they perform better than the MBA. So, congratulations to all of you who have taken up this course and developed a positive attitude. Now the role of the CA has completely transformed. You are no more a client and a CA relation service. We are accountable to the society. Every CA is accountable to the society. There are several stakeholders who are depending on the CA. CA not for any this one, but on they believe us. The society trusts us. A auditor is just not an auditor used to be in a company appointed and just give a small audit report as true and fair. He was never used to take any responsibility. If you go study the history of true and fair, how it was obtained, why it has come in the but that is not the case today. You will be reporting to several stakeholders. You have several stakeholders. So your job, your responsibility is manifold. And you should be prepared for that. You should be trained for that. And hope our institute is doing a great job. Our institute is a teacher for all the 2 lakh and odd chartered accountants and 4 lakh and odd students are the thing, and it is the first teacher, it is my alma mater. Respect the student institute and respect your principals and give tribute to your teachers. That is what we can do at best on their day to remember them and salute them for their training services. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for that insightful address. We are very proud to have chosen CA as our career. We wholeheartedly thank you for reminding us our responsibility towards the society. As it is Teachers' Day celebration and also the 100th meet of SICASA Speakers Forum, we would like to celebrate this occasion by cutting cake, and I would request the chief guest to rise the occasion for us.
I request even the mentors of forum to come on this dance. Vishnu Bharat will also be coming.
On this auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day, we would like to present mementos to our mentors as a token of our gratitude for their efforts towards molding us. I would like to request the Chief Guest for the day, Sri Rahman Khan Sir, to present the mementos to our mentors.
But before that, I'd like to call Vishnu Bharat Alampalli sir to speak on his own book, Incredible India. A great round of applause for Vishnu Bharat Alampalli sir.
Very good morning to all FCX. and gurus. So thanks to Chairman and my senior friend Mr. Rahman Khan, who is inspirational for me. He has encouraged me so much. My 25th and 26th book are released by him when he was the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. It was a gala function. So I would like to compliment Divya and the Chairman for celebrating the Teachers' Day. You know, I really liked it. You know, in fact, Guru means, it's a Sanskrit word. Gu is dark, Ru is light. The one who brings from dark to light is Guru. And Guru is the one who puts a seed of knowledge, nourish and make you to grow. And once it has come to a plant level, and then of course it becomes a tree, so the sky is the limit for its growth. So such is the contribution of Guru. To be very frank with you, I myself wanted to be a teacher. Most unfortunately, the destiny has taken me to different direction, but nevertheless, I came back and contributing to the several educational institutions in various capacities. And the people say that you have become Guru's Guru, so that gives you a lot of satisfaction. And today, my senior friend has taught me that you are also a Guru, because I have already made 50 chartered accountants come out successfully in my career, and that gives me I am also the extant Guru. Friends, I was blessed and I thought I should do something to the society, and I have been, as a hobby, I cultivated writing the books on several topics, maybe few on the commerce and the accounts, and then I shifted to the general topics, and today I have completed 44 books, and 2 of the books are internationally published by Penguin Company. The life is like a journey and a crime, and health is wealth, and it is tax-free. Those are the things which has been all over the world. It is coming, and I am getting the this one bonus for all that. Yes, the latest book of mine is Incredible Indians. The people who have contributed for the growth of our country have been recognized, right from sports, music and whatnot. Everything I have tried to cover it. So I have got about a few copies left in my car. I will give it to every one of you. I mean, we are so lucky for having born in this country. That's what I expressed my this one at the back side of this. I'm sure that you go through that, you will get that. Whenever anybody says that India is like this, India is that, we are cursed to be born like that, my heart burns. I've traveled all over the globe and find that India is the best place to live in. It is maybe the other countries, it's nice to look at it, but to live and enjoy the life, India is the best. So just to tell you one instance, when I was in London, so he said, one of my friends said, "Arey, you are all leading a princely life." I said, "What do you mean? People say that we are downtrodden and with this one." He said, he just gave me an example that gave me a lot of idea. He said, "If you write a letter, what do you do?" I said, "I call my steno and dictate it. Somebody will come with the printer and then I sign it. Somebody will come and paste it and do it. All that work I do it. You don't realize what is the work which involves. And you know, those things we don't really derive the pleasure of knowing what we are doing. That's how we say curse our country. I mean, there are a lot of things which could be definitely be improved, but still India is the best. And I request all of you to go through my this one. It has come from their heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful insights. Yes. Yes, sir, India is a great place to live. And the recent instance was that Chandrayaan 2, we missed by 2.1 kilometers. We will accomplish that. Hope for the best. As my co-MC said regarding the presenting of mementos, I would like to call upon C.S. Subramaniam Chittur sir to receive the mementos. I would request Sri Rahman Khan sir to present the memento and the sapling. Vishnu Bharat Alampali sir. Ramlal sir. Ravindranath sir. C.A. Mohan Kumar sir. C.A. Raghunatha sir. Satish sir. Mailar sir. C.A. Rajkumar sir. C.A. Yusuf sir. C.A. Siddesh sir. C.A. Siddesh Reddy sir. S.S. Ganesh sir. Shankar Sanket sir. Jagdish H. Shukla sir. Viniti Varmana. sir. Manoj Poddar sir. Manish Goria sir. Jitendra Kumar Jain sir. C.S. Rahman Khan. C.A. Abhishek sir. C.A. Sumit Jain sir.
C.A.M. Vinod sir. C.A.M. Vinod sir. C.A. Annapurna ma'am. Can we please applause? C.A. Murli sir. C.A. Sandeep sir. C.A. Samir Das sir. Lakshmi Narayan sir. Prashant A.L. sir. C.A. Prashant A.L. C.A. Priyanka Jain ma'am. And C.A. Anjan Babu sir.
Chairman of Sikasa Bangalore, Mr. Srivatsa, to take over the session.
We have called out everybody's name on the list. If by chance, if we have missed out any CAs, please, we are very sorry, but do let us know that if you've missed out anybody's name. Please come forward and collect your mementos. Thank you. C. Venkatesh sir. And on behalf of CA Vinod sir, we request Satish sir to take the mementos.
It's time to provide the presentation to the students who are the winners of the 100th Sikasa Speakers Forum Meet. Everyone are curious to know who is going to be the best prepared speaker. The best prepared speaker for 100th Meet is none other than Mr. Vishal with big round of applause. I request the chief dignitaries present on the dais to present a token of appreciation. We too had the butterfly session. The best butterfly speaker award goes to Miss Khyati. And we have the role players in our forum. The best role player award goes to Master of Ceremonies, Miss Dami. Individual evaluator award, who has evaluated individually for the prepared speakers, and the award goes to Miss Roshni. According to the forum rules, the two of us has completed their project 10. I request Miss Lakshmi and Mr. Vishal to collect their project completion token of appreciation. We have tenures for 25 minutes in our Sikasa Speakers Forum. Our last tenure was handled by Miss Lakshmi Shanai, who was the president, with great round of applause, who is an inspiration for all Sikasa Speakers Forum students. Miss Lakshmi Shanai, a token of appreciation for completion of tenure. And the current my team which we led for 75th to 100 meet, I request my team members. Vice President was taken over by Ms. Damini, Secretary Ms. Shivarsa Joyce, Joint Secretary Ms. Srilekha, Treasurer Atharva, Public Relations Officer Ms. Sushmita, and Surgeon at Arms Mr. Adarsh Upadhyaya. Last but not least, I would like to hesitate to tell my name as the role of President I have taken. I would have to all with them. Memento for this particular person who has been a regular person to attend the forum when it started. It's none other than Mr. Bhargav, who has tremendously developed in his public speaking skills. Wish all the very best for the upcoming team which is led by Ms. Roshni. All the very best. Take the Speakers Forum to the greater heights and do your job very well. Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you.
I would now like to request our mentors to share their thoughts. I would like to invite C.A. Chittur sir to speak a few words.
Honorary Member of Parliament, dignitaries on the dais, and my friends. I was just asking you what is the allotted time for me to talk. So in case you are wondering what I thought. A while ago when the results were announced, I got a message from one of the students. He said, I was your OP student and I was your NCA students last year. I got the XYZ rank in this exam. And I want to thank you and your team for the wonderful job, which has been one of the biggest reasons for my success. I wrote back to him telling that, we are all accelerators who work with some engines. And that is what we are. A teacher has got many roles. As an inspirer, a great teacher does. A good teacher explains well. An average teacher teaches well. And a poor teacher complains. I have to talk on two things. I'll extend that 2 minutes once. To tell about a great teacher. We have heard about a great person, but we know very less about him. I'm talking about B.R. Ambedkar. So Dr. Ambedkar, one of those biggest geniuses and brilliant guys born that century, but we know very little about him. The lesser known secret is, his father was his guru. As a guru, what did the father do? The father identified the potential of the pupil. The father identified the energy, the passion and the disturbance of the student. And then he drew a roadmap for him. And if you see what Ambedkar became, Dr. Ambedkar became, he was one of those products. That is a chance teacher who produces a great product. Can we do one thing is a question we need to ask. At this point, I would also like to touch up the Sikasa Speakers Forum, which is a wonderful contribution by the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Bangalore branch. I was attending the meeting today. I was glad they didn't ask me to talk. No. Because getting evaluated from them, then it becomes a terrible thing to keep the standards. That's what I was talking about. But what I am foreseeing that is, if this role of this chapter takes on further, we are going to have a different category, different style, different kind of CAs who will be produced, who will be not only good in figures, who will also be good as human beings and great innovators of the professions and presenters. You saw these people today. They are going to change the way we are going to be. We are going to be a much, much more respected community than what we were. I only wish that the chapter takes more initiative in spreading it and taking it across to India. And thank you very much for the honor you gave me. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Chitul sir. You've been there for us whenever we needed your help, and we are very grateful for your contribution. I'd now like to request C.A. Mohan sir to share his thoughts.
It is good that today we are celebrating Teachers' Day. Very first time in our CA Institute. As Rahman Khan said, it should go to New Delhi also. I really like it. And when we perform, there may be many Brahmins here. So during the Sandhyavan, we say Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. That means nothing but we are respecting our Guru. So during our artificial training program also, so we are being taught by our boss, maybe our chartered accountant, and they taught how to maintain the books of account, how to do the vouching, and that was the basic step where we learned what is about auditing and what is about the taxation. And after that, we became the chartered accountant, and as a chartered accountant, what is our responsibility? So because we carry a lot of knowledge, so that should be shared with the people. So that is we are doing by taking up the classes for even MCS as well as the orientation student. See, I especially thank our mentor, Mr. Chittur, who was given the opportunity to conduct this session. That is why I request all the chartered accountants. See, we are lacking in communication skill, so develop this communication skill. So that because of that, by that, see whatever the knowledge which we are carrying, that can be shared with the many people. So that is only my concern. So try to improve your communication skill. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohan sir. I now like to request Mr. Ramlal sir to speak a few words.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. You know, I am the product of all my teachers. My first guru was my father, who taught me the 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic, which gave me a solid foundation, and I would like to pass it on to today's generation. He no doubt implemented it with a lot of strict discipline, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it with love. You know, the reason is to teach is to learn twice. That's the reason why I pursue this art. The greater the number of people who can speak or communicate effectively, the greater is my pleasure. The reason is the ability to speak, ladies and gentlemen, is a shortcut to distinction. It puts a person in the limelight and raises him or her head and shoulders above the crowd. And a person who can speak acceptably is usually given credit for this ability out of all proportions to what he or she really possesses. I thank all the teachers because of whom I am today, and I thank all my students from whom I am still learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rahman sir. And now I would like to invite C. Ravindranath sir to speak on behalf of the C community.
Thank you. What I want to tell is the impact what our CA students displayed or created today. The importance of communication. They are amazing, the high energy, and I'm so happy that the next generation of chartered accountants is already ready. The intentions of the orientation and GMCS, you can see the results happening in our speakers forum. The research conducted by our institute that we lacked in communication is no more a fact. In the sense, it is a history. Today we have gone beyond that and we are challenging people from IIMs and other management institutions. We are one of the best leaders in the industry, and I want the students to create a ripple effect, spread across this movement which has started in Bangalore branch, become the epitome, and just spread this across the across India, across all the branches. Again, I congratulate each and every of students who have just progressed in communication. Thank you.
C.A. Madhavmurthy sir has joined us right now, and I would like, he's the past chairman of Bangalore branch and also the central council member. I would like the chief guest of the day to felicitate him. And I also request C.A. Madhavmurthy sir to share his thoughts.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾದ ರಹಮಾನ್ ಖಾನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಸಿಕಾಸ ಚೇರ್ಪರ್ಸನ್ ದಿವ್ಯಾರವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಶಾಖೆ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಭಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿಕಾಸ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ವೈಸ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಅವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ರು ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸಿ, ನಾನು ಈ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಾರ 15 ದಿವಸನೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. somehow it was in my mind, it is on Monday. So usually today absolutely I was free. I took my wife also, Lalbagh, 2 friends came, we walked in Lalbagh for 1.5 hours. Then went to MTR, had a full breakfast, came home and slept. My phone was with my wife. At 10:45, I opened the message. She has sent a message at 9:25. Please come for the program. See, if you have mind, immediately I got up. I just had my bath, had a puja done, booked a taxi, and somehow I thought, let me at least go for 5 minutes before the program ends, and I came because more than anything, I wanted to meet Rahman Khan ji. He's a very senior person of our profession, and he has done lots of profession. ನಾವು ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಓಡಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಟಾರ್ ರೋಡ್, ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. 20 years ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆರೆ ತರ ಇತ್ತು, ರೋಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲರ್ ತುಂಬ ನೀರು ನಿಂತು ಬಿಡೋದು, ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಚ್ಚೆ. ಆ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆದಾಗ ಆ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರ ಹಳೆಯವರು ಶಬೀರ್ ಪಾಷಾ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರು. he was the chairman of the branch and I was the secretary with him. At that time we requested him
through his MP fund, he made us to see that we have this beautiful road. In fact, we should remember it forever. Not only for Bangalore branch, he at Delhi level, when he was in Delhi at various high levels, he was the deputy chairperson of Rajya Sabha. He was in such an important position, a very important personality in the country. At that time, any time our Central Council members, the President, Vice President go to him and request him for any support in the government to meet Minister of Finance, even the Minister of Commerce and all that, to see that our profession is safe. Like any time they have gone, he has gone, taken them, helped them. That is the way in which he has given support to this profession. I thought today I must go and somehow an opportunity to meet him in this branch. Any time for me also to coming to the branch means I am very happy. So today I thought I should not miss. Though it is 5 minutes, let me go and wish all of you like. And if students are there, I can give a message to them. I am from a very small village, right? Even we had no slippers up to the 10th standard when we were studying. Such person, I have become a chartered accountant. I have achieved so much in life because of this qualification. So those who have joined CA, you should see that at any cost you should become a chartered accountant. Once you become a chartered accountant, that is the ground for you to put your foot strong and come up in life. Not only you are coming up, you can serve the society. So that type of, once you get qualified, you will get that psychological support, right? And society also, if you are a qualified man, they respect you, clients respect you, government recognizes everywhere there is recognition. So once you get into a CA, your aim is nothing else except becoming chartered accountant. And similarly, I appeal to all the teachers. I am not a teacher every day, I will not come and teach. Those who are teaching in the institute for CA students, see that all out you go up and see that you give them good coaching and see that they will become chartered accountants soon. And I can see that the future is very bright. Never look, some recession and all, these are all a business cycle, like in any economy, ups and downs will be there. But I am sure future is great. And whatever may be the technology, we have to update, but there is a need of chartered accountants for this economy. Wherever there is money, there is a need of chartered accountants. So a big scope for upcoming chartered accountants. Things are changing very fast. It may be very difficult for me to cope up for the change because of our age, and we may not be able to so much focus on the latest changes in technology. But still, out of experience, we will be able to guide all youngsters. But you people have a big responsibility to see that you adopt changes, you adopt technology, and also technical capability in our field. And there is a big future. That is the message I can give. And thank Divya and Ishwaramba, everybody for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for that insightful speech. It is now time to show our gratitude towards the chief guest of the day, and we would like to honor him with a token of our gratitude. I would request CA Bhatt Shivram Shankar sir and CA Divya ma'am and all the MC members, Vishnu Bharat sir and Madhav Murthy sir, to come on the dais and present the mementos to the chief guest.
Now we reached the end of the program and it's time for word of thanks. On behalf of Bangalore branch of SIRC of ICI, I would like to thank our chief guest Sri Rahman Khan sir for accompanying us in this wonderful event. I would like to extend a special thanks to Chairman of Bangalore branch of SIRC of ICI, CA Bachivaram Andar sir, and Chairperson of Sikasa Bangalore, CA Divya ma'am, for assisting us in conducting this event. I would also extend gratitude to all our CAs and mentors for giving their invaluable time. I put forth a big thank you to the audience for their presence and making the session interesting. An event to be successful requires a lot of preparation. I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to the staff of Bangalore branch and also student committee of Sikasa for their assistance and involvement in making the session a successful one. Thank you everyone.
Group photo with students.
Okay, we'll have a group photo with students and snacks is arranged in the canopy. I request everyone to assemble there.